Hi, I'm Chang Lee, and at the first week, we review the fundamental of semiconductor device. At first, we learned the electronic component like passive element and active element. Mm, Next, the electric device basic like RLC. Mm, we learned important formula of the Ohm's law and RST. This is the important point of this page. Electronic device transistors. Um, Basically, we have four proof of the MOSFET: gate, source, drain, and substrate. If the substrate is not discussed of the substrate, we can tell three proof in the MOSFET. At the cross section view, gates and gate oxides exist, prohibit not to allow gate to the substrate flow the current. And we also learn the ID transistor acting like switch, but the real transistor, the up current exists, so at the substrate region, the substrate swing can cause, so if the up current increase, the power consumption will be high. And also we can use the amplifier or the analog. At the Ohm's law, we can learn the important formula like J equal Q N mu E. The J means the current density. Basic of the Ohm's law. Carrier is drifting outside of the electric field, so current can scattering. And the important concept is the mean free path and mean free time. Mean free paths and mean free time can mean free path and mean free time, if the mean free if these are increasing, and mobility will be increased. We learned the Maxwell equation, four Maxwell equations, two Gauss laws, one Faraday's law, and one Ampere's law. First formula, we can learn source of electric field is charge, and second law, we can learn the delta divergence B field equals 0, means source is also 0. At the Faraday's law and Ampere's law, we can learn if the current or current density exists, or electric field is time variant. And on quantum mechanics basis, energy quantizations of the eigenvalue, if the and tunneling effect, if the propagation of the wave, if the wire is thick, cannot through the wire, but if the not thick, the propagation of the wave can through the wire. And the hydrogen molecules is important because of the energy. If the energy level is one energy level at the so far of the atoms, but at the nearby, enoughly nearby, it can have three energy level. and also learn about the conduction band, valence band of the band theory. So valence band means at 0K, electrons are fully occupied, and conduction band means at 0K, lowest empty line is over there and fully empty. And we discuss about direct band gap and indirect band gap. At the first indirect band gap, indirect band gap, the delta K exists, so efficiency is decreased about enough to delta K. But at the direct band gap, now no change OK, so efficiency is high. We also discuss about the effective mass, and finally we learned crystalline state of solids. Three crystalline states of solids. First crystalline, second polycrystalline, third amorphous.